Hello, everyone. I'm here to tell you about emotional intelligence again and just tell you a few bad behaviors that show that one is not emotionally intelligent. I'm saying these so that you could avoid them and be better. That's the essence of this. Now, to reiterate, emotional intelligence, simply put, is your ability to understand people's emotions, understand emotions generally, and use this to make an informed decision. Now, if you understand your emotions, you understand other people's emotions, you'll be able to use this information to make a decision, to decide how to communicate. Emotional intelligence guides your communication, your interaction with people. Now, if you know that a certain thing makes you unhappy, you know that it's probably going to make somebody else unhappy. It's that simple. If you know that talking and spitting on someone is not a very nice thing to do, and if done to you, you won't feel good about it. Emotional intelligence will let you understand that you shouldn't do that to somebody else. That's what emotional intelligence simply is. Now, we've talked about the different types, the different aspects, different behaviors of emotionally intelligent people, and in subsequent videos I will talk about that again, just to bring them to our minds. However, I just want to point out some behaviors that show that you are not emotionally intelligent. You might be feeling like, oh, this is just about behavior. I'm a good person, I behave well. But if you practice these three things I'm going to mention, you are not emotionally intelligent. The first one I'll mention today is looking into people's phones when they didn't give you their permission. For instance, I could be on my phone, pressing my phone, and then you come, to my back, and you're looking at my phone and reading what I'm reading with me. Why? Did I invite you? Why are you doing that? It happens a lot in the salon where people are making their hairs. You see, you're pressing your phone, and the hair maker is, making your hair, and then she's following you to read your, as you're going through people's status, she's following you to read the updates and all that. She's following you to watch the videos, and sometimes you get to know when you hear her laughter on something that is funny, and then you turn and you're surprised because the hair maker is enjoying the jokes with you. This is a very bad behavior. You need to desist from it, even if it's your friend. You need permission, because these phones, these mobile phones, they are mobile because you're supposed to be able to carry them along with you, to keep things close to you, to keep your information close to you. It's your personal mobile phone. So it's only supposed to be when you allow people to look into it that they should look into it. So if I don't allow you to look into my phone, the fact that we're friends doesn't mean you should now put your head into my phone and start reading, my messages with me. That's wrong. And then it's even worse when it's someone that you don't know. You're sitting in a public vehicle and you're going through your phone, and you just notice that somebody else is helping you to read what you're reading. That's horrible. If you practice this, kindly stop it. It's really, really bad. All right? Now, the second one I'd mention is this thing where you hear about what happened with someone. Like you hear, I just lost my whatever, I just lost my father, I just lost my this, they could lose someone, I just lost my colleague. And maybe the first question the person asks is, oh, what happened? Shebi, what you're supposed to be doing is consoling me. You're supposed to be ensuring that I'm okay, that I'm not too devastated. So what you should be doing, first of all, is consoling. The details of what happened will later come, and even if you don't get to know them, that's okay. This stems from the desire to always know. Like, you just want to get into people's affairs and know what's going on. Oh, what happened? Oh, this young lady died. What happened? That's the first thing you want to know. That's the same thing that makes you to look into people's phones. You need to learn and make peace with the fact that you may not know everything that happened in people's lives, even if they are close to you. You may not know everything that happened in their lives. So make your peace with it. Now, if someone close to you loses someone, and then she comes to you and says, or she calls and says, I just lost this close friend of mine, and are you serious? Oh, I'm so sorry about that, I'm so sorry. And then you go ahead to console her. console first of all now. Don't go ahead to say, what happened? What happened? Then they now say, it was an accident. And you see how many people died. Was she the only one that died? Oh, did that one lose his hand? Did he lose his head? All those details are not important. All right? So let's learn how to mind our businesses and only take the information that has been given to you. Don't go fishing for it. Now the third one and the final one for today is, this behavior that happens when people laugh and they are so caught up in the moment that they laugh and then they hit the person beside them. Now the reason I'm bringing these very practical ones, these everyday things, is because it happens all the time. These are everyday behaviors that are very annoying, and if you do this, if you're part of people that do this, that have these behaviors, you need to desist from them. Now we have those who laugh, and in the heat of the moment, you're very happy, you're laughing, you just raise your hand and hit the person close to you, or you're talking and you're poking the person you're talking with. Can you hear me? Listen, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. If it's done to you, you won't like it. That's simply emotional intelligence. Don't do to somebody else what you would not like to be done to you. And sometimes when they do this thing, it's very painful. Like when someone is talking and the person is poking you, it's very painful. We need to stop this. Or the laughter and hitting someone thing. A lot of people get caught up in the moment and they forget that they are not talking to wood. Like, these are human beings with feelings. I mean, that's flesh and blood. Why are you hitting me because you're laughing? Are we quarreling? So please, let's try to avoid these things. Avoid these things. When you are you're happy, you're in a very joyful mood, you don't have to express yourself by raising your hand to hit people around you because you're telling a joke. All right? Now, these three things, if you have any of these habits, just try and stop doing them. Just stop. All right? Stop doing them. Reduce how you do them until gradually you see that they are not part of you anymore. These are, the steps to become an emotionally intelligent person. You need to be intentional about your behavior. Be intentional about the way you act. When you're alone, when you're around people, because your behavior influences people one way or the other. So that's what we have today. My name is Angelica Edafibara. See you next time.